I had a dream that someone I know, that is probably capable of killing people, was in my dream, except he was younger than me instead of older than me anyway. He was out of jail in my dream, then he was at my back glass with a gun that he said it wasn't loaded, and he was pointing it at people trying to get them to disarm it. So people would try, then I tried for fun, and he would have shot me in the leg and in the arm, but then I got it out, then I gave it back. Then later that night I was trying to find some place to report him, because somehow I knew he was going to murder somebody with that gun. I just knew it. There was no question in my mind that he wouldn't kill again. So I walked to a hospital to tell them about him, and I was trying to find the main desk, but the hospital was like a maze, and I kept wandering through different rooms, and finally I asked a nurse, and she told me 2 doors down that way. So I went the way she said, and I went into this one lady's room who had her entire body covered up with a cover like she was dead, and she moved really slow and started to raise up out of bed. Then I walked out and I met my sister. As I was walking out, then we saw a nurse, and I asked the nurse, "Is that lady okay?" And that nurse told me she has a terrible disease, but she's a strong girl and is surviving. Then I practically ran out of that room, because I didn't want to be exposed to the disease. Then I kept going through rooms the other way, hoping to find the desk, and instead I found the exit and went out of it. My dad and other sis was waiting for me outside of the hospital. Then, when I came out, I was aiming to go into the hospital in another door, and my dad said, "Hey, come here." Then, when I came, he said, "Get in." Then me and my little sis got in the car, and I told him about what was going on, and how I disarmed the gun from the guy when it wasn't loaded, and how I just knew that he'd get some bullets and kill someone later. And they laughed and kept laughing, wouldn't listen to anything that I was saying.